Oops.
This is Admiral Biatch to base camp. It seems the stormtroopers have gone on strike, and I have no experience with this type of shit. Who should I call for help?
It's the B to the A to the D-E-R. Reconstructing the Death Star with my slick suede suit that's black like tar. Fucking you up no matter who you are.
Tell the motherfuckers about the skip dark side.
Dark side.
Pull up your planet Death Star, drive by. The evil rebels cause the skills ain't shit.
Get my TIE fighter zigzag stay lit.
Oh shit! Yoda on the scene, 900-year fiend, smoking Dagobah green. Bitches on my tip like Lando on liquor.
Oh, you're just jealous cause my black dick's thicker. Yo, tell him Chewie last night I had Leia all drunk, one to sue me.
Shut the fuck up, man. Leia's my sister. The only thing you're getting is a beat-off blister.
Luke, use the force before intercourse, but Luke, don't forget, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks.
Obi-Wan, I'm the Top Gun. The chosen one, hotter than both sons. Vader ain't shit, his head's cut up and split. He's slower than the first Pentium chip.
Shit. The one brings it worse in this fucking universe.
Rebel. You know we'll fucking win, cause we'll fight till the end.
I can feel the anger dwelling within you.
Rebel.
You also feel Vader's dick in you, biatch.
Bitch, I condone. Just on my tierra. Bunda la fiesta. Canto Jabba tierra.
Jabba, you ain't nothing but a fat-ass slug. Fake gold chains, you sorry-ass thug. Sitting in your palace of your blue-headed whore. Trapdoor to the Rancor.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. I'm a gay man's golden fantasy. Programmed for homo ecstasy. 10 billion forms of gay positioning. For my golden shower, you must pay a fee. But R2D2 gives it up for free. R2D2, watch your language. Always having sex with robotic strangers.
Misa like to drink and smoke all night. Misa like to fight and fuck your wife. Misa don't care cause Misa so dumb. Misa will fuck you with me thumb. Misa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Misa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Misa wants a Misa cause a Misa wants some. Misa wants some cause Misa wanna come.
Awesome sauce! Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a beautiful, safe, and amazing Wednesday night. I hope you had a great new comic book day. I hope all the ladies whipped them out on this Wednesday, showing their titties in the cities. Yeah. Before we get in the heart of the matter, bring in JV. I'd like to thank our sponsors and shout out a few places and peoples. Of course, we always start the sponsorship block with the world's greatest pizzeria. The greatest pizzeria in the entire universe. Especially in northern New Jersey and West Milford. They are DeMarco's Pizza. DeMarco's Pizza is located at 1926 New Valley Road, New Jersey, 07421. 973-728-1344. Their food is delicious and delicious. I suggest you try the stuffed slice, which they can put anything you want on their TMNT style. They cater all the events. You got graduation party season, get your graduation party catered there. Have your high school keggers, catered from there. Any type of party they can cater. They got the skills. They got the talent. Their food is delicious and nutritious. I suggest the garlic nuts. Tell them Blind Animal sent you. DeMarco's Pizza, 1926, New Valley Road, New Jersey, 07421. And of course, it's that time. It's time. It's Exotica time, baby. Exotica returns to the convention scene June 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. Dummy. 26th, 27th, 28th, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And then, of course, because I'm not going to be at Minneapolis, but friends of the show will be there. Blake Blossom, Whitney Morgan. Tell them what I'm sent you. Titties, ass, alcohol. Ladies getting free on Fridays. But October 23rd, 24th, and 25th, 2026. Edison, New Jersey. Exana will be there. I'll be there all weekend long. It's going to be awesome. December 1st and 5th, I'll be in Miami. We have to go there between Antonio, Montana for a day or two. ExoticExpo.com. Tell them Boy I'll send you. And then, of course, you got Big Clutch Comics. Big Clutch Comics is awesome. They have the best variants of today's hottest and exclusive artists. They have all your, my favorite titles. G.I. Joe, Carol Peaks exclusive courses, G.I. Joe, Transformers. Big Clutch is the man. www.bigclutchcomics.com. And of course, June 27th and 28th, you have the Garden State Comic Fest returning to the Cody Arena in West Orange, New Jersey. Cannot wait there. I'm going to be there that Saturday on the 27th. Larry Kenny, Peter Newman, Lynn Lipton, Thundercast reunion. You got James O'Barr, the creator of The Crow, Kevin Eastman, TMNT co-creator, Amy Jo Johnson, the original Pink Ranger in the house. Garden State Comic Fest is bigger and better each and every year at the Cody Arena in West Orange, New Jersey. June 27th, 28th. I will be there, and it's going to be awesome. Sauce! Cannot wait to see Larry. And you have to bring us some DeMarcos. And, of course, after that, August 29th, the SuperCon New Jersey Comic Fest, Townsboro, New Jersey. They have going to be having a reunion of the greatest movie of all motherfucking time. That's Mallrats. They have Brody Bruce, Jason Lee, T.S. Quint, Jeremy London, Brian O'Halloran, Ethan Cephaly. So if you're into that Earl show, that Jason Lee did, they're both going to be there. If you're a fan of Jamal Ratz, Kevin Smith, Jason Lee, this is the convention that you cannot miss. If you're a fan of Kick-Ass and Spider-Man and Punisher, John Romita Jr., one of the greatest comic artists that graced the comic page, is going to be there. It's just going to be such an amazing one-day convention, Townsboro, New Jersey. New Jersey Super Comic-Con, kicking ass and taking names. I'm going to be there that Saturday. Cannot wait. And it's going to be off the chart. So, and of course, this wouldn't be a no guest, sponsorship section without the greatest strip code of God's green earth. The one, the only place to get titties in your face in all of New York City, that would be Flash Dancers. Flash Dancers has all the ladies with all the boobage. Plus alcohol. And soda pop. If they ever say soda pop again, I need someone to give me a stone cold stunner.
Hello, darling. Welcome to your new favorite club. You are a hard worker, so you deserve a good place to replenish yourself. Our bartenders will take great care of you, while our sexy ladies help spice up your night. Bring your friends, or make new ones here. Flash Dancers, come join the party.
And we're back. I'm Blind Adam Wonders, the comic pimp. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. And I don't do this alone. Each and every Wednesday, I have one of the greatest producers on God's green earth. He is the Puerto Rican sex god. He is the chairman of the YouTube Handicapped Mafia. The one, the only, JV Wheels.
These intros get me every time. What's up, man?
At least I changed it up for once.
A little bit.
How's your week been, buddy?
Good, man. Not too bad. Just getting through it.
Yeah, now you're getting through one of your breaks from the day job. So.
Oh yeah, man. This one kind of hit me harder than all of them combined. So, we're just getting through it, man.
Yeah, I hear about it, man. I've been having my ups and downs all week too. You know, but now that I talked with my representation and the adulting is finally about to move on. Now that our boss is back from vacation, so I'm happy about that. I'll know by tomorrow whether I can make an event in Red Bank next week or not, depending on watch one of the dates that we picked that they actually take.
Well, there you go.
So I may or may not be at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash next week on June 10th for the Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes signing. It all depends on what my representation who's helping me with my adulting helps me get done what has to be done.
I mean, that does take a while, so just,
Yeah. So like I said, tomorrow, like she had me pick a bunch of dates, and I'll talk to her tomorrow at the designated time. She'll tell me what give me my marching orders.
There you go.
So I also heard that you were following something cool in the world of video games, bro.
Oh man, yeah. PlayStation had its state of play where you can kind of see like what's upcoming. The world knows about the Wolverine situation coming out in
That
September.
game looks sick.
Lot of minor stuff. Like there's a playing game. I forgot the name of a lot of it. There's a what am I trying to? They just made a movie about it too. Until Dawn 2 will be releasing soon. If you're
Wow.
a horror buff. But honestly, the highlight for me, I'm not that much of an avid gamer nowadays, but we got an announcement for God of War Lao Fei, which follows the story of Kratos' wife, as you know, if you play the games, who fell to her death in God of War in 2018. And now they are doing a video game basically based on her coming back to life in the afterlife. Lao Fei, remarkably played by Deborah Ann Wool from Daredevil, True Blood. The gameplay looks fantastic. Like I said, pre-show, I got to kind of hear it from a writer's perspective who was there from like the early days, and she got to write basically Faye's backstory and things of
That's
that.
amazing.
So, gameplay looks phenomenal. They do have some YouTube clips where you do get to hear it from the director's perspective, and you also get to hear it from the cast perspective. Also, if you are a fan of The Boys, which I know pretty much everybody is, Jack Quaid basically plays a mythical cube in the game as well.
That is awesome.
Get a little Daredevil Boys connection there. So I believe the game should be releasing sometime in 2027, but obviously it's still in development. So it was just something that caught my eye, and I figured I'd bring it up on the show today. So yeah,
that's amazing. Like I said, between the Wolverine game makes me want to find a way to start playing video games again.
Yeah,
it's gonna making me want to spend money I don't have to just get a console now.
Yeah.
So, but one day at a time on that.
Of course.
Because I've seen the trailer. Maybe when we have Alex back on the show next week, we'll play the trailer.
I see.
At some point.
And that will be on Thursday instead of Wednesday.
Yeah, it'll be on Thursday on the 11th.
Okay.
Because no matter if I go to my lawyers, go to my representation's office, or go to the Kevin Smith thing, we're still doing Thursday because everything was set.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. Because if I change it, then I have to. There's a couple other different moving wheels that has to be changed. I'd rather just leave it as is.
All right, no problem. I just,
Yep.
making sure.
Yeah, and I don't want to torture Alex with putting him behind the controls yet.
Got it.
You know, he may fly from Utah to Jersey to beat the shit out of me if I do that. Don't know.
It would take him a while to get here.
Well, it's still a 6-hour flight, I think.
Yeah. I don't know if he'd want to do a 6-hour flight.
I don't know, man. So what do I have first up on the hit list?
It would be the collectible container for the Masters of the Universe.
This Castle Grayskull popcorn bucket looks amazing.
Yeah. I'm excited to see how the movie does.
Yeah, I'm excited for the movie coming out on Friday.
Here's a better look at it.
This is just looks to be just as big as the Galactus one that came out for the Fantastic Four last year.
Possibly.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in person yet.
There's a side image on screen. So yeah, it is kind of massive.
Yeah, so I really think this is cool. I am really, really super looking forward to Masters of the Universe. All the trailers look great.
Yeah. On the topic of movies, I don't know if you heard, but Prime Video is releasing Brand New Day 48 hours early.
I heard that.
Okay.
You know, so I'm also getting excited for that as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping for another trailer because I'm like, where the hell's the trailer? Like, what are we doing? So
I know. I could have sworn that we were gonna get a Doomsday trailer finally last week, but that they did this Doomsday countdown clock, and I had no idea what they were counting down to.
I think it's still going on.
What the really?
I think so.
Interesting. I haven't checked on it because it just got because it's extremely visual for me, and I just got annoyed with it.
Yeah.
And I had to read reading comments on YouTube is a shit fest. You know, what do I have next up on the hit list?
What do we have? Oh, another Masters of the Universe. This time it would be number 13.
Yeah, this is the Marvel Comics 1988 Masters of the Universe number 13. Final issue of the series. I really like the Skeletor cover a lot. This is where they kill Skeletor off in the comics a little bit. Very tough book to find, and I am really interested to see how Skeletor is done in the movie. Because the actor doesn't have the greatest track record in the world.
Except for Tron Ares. I liked it a lot, but anyway.
All right, he gets a pass for Tron Ares, but you know he's got a lot to redeem in my eyes from Morbius.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I blame that on Sony, which we'll get to later.
Yeah, that's a Sony thing.
Yeah, because when we get to that point, I have a lot to say about Sony.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, hopefully Geraldino will be an amazing Skeletor. I'm really super also looking forward to Allison Brie as Evil Lynn. All right.
I don't know.
And it's gonna be interesting to see if they put Orko in live action to see how that's gonna be done.
I mean, shit. I just hope it doesn't leak 3 weeks later.
Well, like I said, if I know things can leak tomorrow too. It's just I don't know how movie studios. Who the fuck's doing your security, man?
Well, yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 leaked 3 weeks after the release.
Yep.
Pretty decent movie. I liked it, but yeah. Anyway, hope
The martial art movie comes out in October, but that's another story.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to the theaters to see that. I don't know if I can
I already have the date marked on the calendar for that movie for
That-
Street Fighter.
that's marked in the brain right there. But yeah,
October 17th and shit.
18th I thought, but no, 6th. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the 16th. Excuse me.
Yeah, I thought 16th. So
Yeah, it's the 16th. Excuse me.
you're good. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this Masters of the Universe goes. Obviously, I'm not too familiar with the story, so
Yeah, like I said, I've been a fan of this ever since I was a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I remember the one Christmas coming down and getting Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, and the one year that my parents just went apeshit crazy.
Yeah.
Which I get was easier for them to do when they had 2 kids instead of 4.
Yeah.
That was me and my younger brother Chris. We got everything plus on our Christmas list that one year, and it was just insane. And I still have I have pieces of the Castle Grayskull somewhere in my attic, along with Snake Mountain, because they took Snake Mountain. They took away because it came with this microphone. And at the age of like 10 and 3, listening to your kids yelling into a microphone, motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. One day, the Snake Mountain disappeared, and I didn't see it until I was like in my mid-20s. Because my parents just took it away because we didn't know how to be good little boys with our toys at that point. Which is a shame because now I see what those things go for in the secondary market. I'm like, fuck! I wish I took better care of my He-Man shit.
Yeah.
Before we get into the final He-Man thing on the list, we're gonna scoot back to the God of War thing a little bit.
Sure.
People in fandom, do you have to be so negative and nasty all the fucking time, yo?
I mean, I don't get it, but I mean, when you're a diehard fan, and I guess when you've been playing every single game or whatever, obviously
You get emotional to it. I get it. I just
doesn't.
It's not just like I said. It's not just a game. I've seen it in the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. It's all over the boys. Every type of fandom, I just see so much negativity. It just drives me nuts sometimes.
A little bit. I mean, just the fact that God of War isn't Faye, and I'm like, it's not supposed to be, you idiot. It's just a spinoff. You obviously know the spinoff is gonna lead to somewhere. So just if you don't want to play the fucking Faye game, don't play the Faye game. But
don't yuck on people's yum to those who are looking forward to it. The thing where I think it irritated me the most was like during The Boys, because then people started getting all political and trying to relate a comic book and a TV show to real life. And granted, there was a lot of political allegory in The Boys this season, but that was the comic books too. It was supposed to show how superpower and power corrupted absolutely no matter what.
Yeah. 6.
And then Anthony Starr just knocked it out of the park as Homelander.
I mean,
if anyone wants to put Aaron Martinardi underneath my Christmas tree, by all means.
That's I mean,
Karen Ferrara is a fucking hottie too, but
I want to see what she does next. To be honest, like
I think she's taking time off because of her health at the moment.
yeah, that could be it.
I mean, when she was so impressed for the boys, she actually didn't look all that healthy.
That's
in the one interview I watched. She looked like the Graves or whatever the exact condition. I know it's an autoimmune thing that which I know from personal experience fucks with you really bad sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's just I kind of wish that we can just use all these stand-ups to be more together than fight sometimes, and that's why I try not to read the comments. But movie studios, if you could do the blind and visually impaired community a solid and put your trailers and audio descriptions, that would be amazing. That's the only time I really go to comments on YouTube is when it's a new trailer that's not audio descriptive for me.
I mean, a lot of things should really do that. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah, but as I've been learning for the last 30 years, the world wasn't built with a visually impaired in mind.
The world wasn't built with
or any disability in mind for that matter.
So
as I was seeing one of the elevators in the subway was broken not too long ago again.
I mean, that happens all the time.
Yep. But let's go to the next thing on the hit list, which I believe is Skeletor going to Burger King.
Correct.
Cool. So let's watch one of my favorite Skeletor spoofs of all time. No stranger. It's been on this channel a few times, but this is just I love this piece.
I'm just
New notification from Google Chrome, Instagram, on your post.
Yeah, shut up.
All right, now calm down, all of you. I said cut it out, you muscle-bound morons.
But he's touching me.
None of you are allowed to touch anybody else. Do you hear me? Or none of you gets a crown. Okay, how to hammer sound? We're on a tight budget.
No pickles are burned.
I don't want pickles either.
Well, just take the pickles off yourself.
But I can still taste the pickles.
Shut up. Yes, you pit of nevermore.
Mind if I step in front of you?
Oh, please, by all means.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Absolutely not. It takes you 45 minutes to get out of that outfit.
It's not my fault, it's the zipper.
6 hamburgers, 6 French fries, and 6 sodas, please.
So 6 value meals?
What?
I don't want diet pop.
Shut up, you furry fool!
If you make that 6 value meals, it'll be cheaper.
Yes, then. Thank you.
I can taste the difference between regular and diet.
Where's the trapdoor button?
You just ordered 37 orders of apple fries.
I like Dr. Pepper.
This is the last time I take you dim-witted numbskulls to Burger King. The last time forever!
That comes out to $38.50.
Ah, yes.
Skeletor.
Burger King?
I'm sorry, but we don't accept checks here.
I'm good for it.
No, but our computer won't even take it.
I said I'm good for it, you greasy-faced goon!
Yeah. Amazon stop.
That'll be $38.50.
I have a coupon.
This is expired.
Blast you, Burger King! The world is moving too fast for me. Where's the shift manager?
Yes, I...
Come, fools! I'm thinking Arby's!
Do I still get a crowd?
Curly fries! Curly fries! Curly fries! Curly fries!
In today's episode, we saw what can happen if you get frustrated in a public place. It's important to remain polite and respectful when you're inside Burger King. That way, everyone can have a pleasant dining experience and be on their way.
The lowly shift manager is right. I lost my temper, and that affected everybody.
So next time you're in a Burger King, try to keep your cool. And also try our delicious double cheeseburger, now on the dollar menu. And that's one to grow on.
I freaking love that dude. Where's the shift manager? Just have some for no good reason.
It is visual gold. Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
Not a problem. Like I said, I also love the little PSA at the end too. Keeping with a cartoon of the 80s traditions.
Oh yeah.
And I also love in the beginning, and he's so polite to the cashier, and the guy. So you mind if I go before you? Sure, it's a big order. Why not?
Yeah.
So,
They don't make commercials like that anymore, man.
No, they're not, man. They, like I said, the world's like Skeletor said, the world is moving way too fast.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true. Sorry, bro. Did you watch any WWE this week?
Yeah. No, I caught like very little.
Same here because I forgot they were still in Italy.
Yeah, caught very little. I was in the funk while they were in Italy, so I was like, So I was like tossing up a lot. So it was like stream or just like sleep. So that's basically where my mind was. But couple, just a few things. Caught the results of Flash, and then caught the results of Raw. They're pretty okay shows coming out of it.
Yeah, I caught some of Tribal Combat on YouTube, and it was decent.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the ending and Jacob losing it to Roman like that, but it progresses. It brings us right back to the bloodline ruling everything for a while longer.
Yeah, but didn't they do that shit like a year ago?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't know. I don't know. I gotta tune in more to see, like, okay, maybe they're not going that route, but wait a second.
I kind of wish they would do a little more with Alexa Bliss than what they're doing.
Oh.
They seem like they don't know what they want to do with her creatively right now. Besides making her canon fodder.
I mean, they don't know what to do with a lot of people creatively right now. So,
and with cuts and with releases and cuts and cut and pay, and I'm hearing rumors that that the New Day are on their way to AEW.
I mean, I've heard that as well. I don't know if like they would last long because I feel like AEW's tag division is like super saturated. But then I've also heard FTR may have some discussions with WWE.
Yeah, I've been hearing that they're the I's are being dotted and T's are being crossed.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think their deal is up yet, but
Yeah. So, like I said, the wacky world of professional wrestling. I am super excited for Dark Side of the Ring season 7.
Yeah, I did kind of catch a little bit of the trailer. I know.
Yeah, I only saw that the trailer was up. I didn't have a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah, so I'll let you watch that before I spoil something.
No, I already read an article and know everything that was in the trailer. So.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I mean they're doing a story about TNA, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, and it's going to be about the early, so I'm sure we're going to get to see a lot of people trash talk Dixie Carter.
Well, we'll see.
I really think you're going to see a lot of trash talk being thrown Jeff Jarrett and Dixie Carter's way in that episode.
We'll see. One thing I'm excited about, Heidenreich is taking bookings, so he'll be on Chris Van Vliet next week. So no, I think
Heidenreich. Oh wow, okay, yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yep, it took me a minute.
So I think the interview with Chris comes out like next week. So yeah, I think the 11th, the day of our next show. So
nice. Yeah. Hopefully, like I said, I love him, Chris, and his interviews are always off the chain.
Oh yeah, they're always great.
Like I said, and the reason I didn't catch any class of Italy because my girl Denise Acito was in Italy for the event.
That's interesting, but yeah, we gotta hook you guys up somehow.
I actually, she's giving me shout outs during the last couple pay-per-view live streams.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I watched the AEW pay-per-view with her watch along, and it was Backlash I watched through. I'm actually enjoying the pay-per-views through her watch alongs.
Yeah.
She just makes it so fun.
Yeah. I guess because with those, like, you could be more audio descriptive, so maybe.
Yeah, it's like her. It's just like it's having audio descriptive wrestling.
Yeah,
her talking about it. She says, "I just love Denise."
Yeah.
She's Mexican gold.
Ah.
Dynamite.
There you
I'm
go.
even blind, but I'm not that fucking blind, yo.
I would agree.
Yeah. What is next on my hit list?
This is where I don't know. We got a wood rocket situation.
Oh, okay. This is a parody of some movie. I forgot the title of the movie, but I really like the trailer.
Good Place?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a parody of the movie The Good Place.
Ah, okay. Alrighty. Oh.
Like this would be Awesome Sauce Radio without a Wood Rocket trailer. So.
Agreed.
And then Nikki being on last week, it made me go down the rabbit hole again.
Of course. Wrong screen.
Shell strap on? You're dead.
So what you're saying is I'm Post Malone?
You're Toast Malone.
A ghost Malone.
You're in the goo place.
I think I just squirted a little.
Yeah, bud.
So, Handy, I'd like you to meet Jazanyu Lee.
There definitely is a mix-up.
Aren't you taking a vow of silence, darling?
But yeah, the thing that you said before.
I saw fire demons humping outside.
Jerk it.
Hello.
Hey, homie.
Hi. Do you mind if I act horny too? No, not at all. Do you mind if we act horny too? Treaty. That's an unusual name.
Yeah, it's because I have a tree-sized D.
Mama likey. Holy forky fork.
You can't swear here.
That eats a bag of ducks?
2 ducks in my anthole, fork my tight pasta.
Mother forker.
Big crock cream pines. Isn't it great AF? Dead millennial slang for as fork. Crumb all over my face. Gong bong sluts.
I'm not a porn star. I want you to teach me how to be a nymphomaniac. Butt plugs never glide that smoothly. Unless they're covered in lube.
Jacksonville Jaguars, really?
This reminds me of the time I gave a hand job to my friend, Larry Hemslip.
I met a gay porn star by the name of Jeremy Baramy, and he said that he controls time.
Hi, guys.
I've come to deliver your mail.
Oh, snap. You guys had a mailman costume contest without me?
You haven't come yet, you sexy mailman. That sucks balls.
My 69-person sex crew entered the Jacksonville National Orgy Competition. We all fought, but it didn't matter because the alligator that won drove off the track, and me and this girl ended up in the back. And that's how the first bang bus happened.
And we are back. And this may be the weirdest Wood Rocket trailer I've shown on the channel.
Most definitely. I don't even know if like any of those people are still active.
I think like 60% of that cast is either semi or permanently retired at this point.
Yeah, or they're just,
except for April.
Well, April wasn't even in the trailer. I think she just directed it.
Yep.
But yeah, I think the only one that I knew was Isabella Nice. So
yep.
I believe she's still active, but yeah, super weird trailer for sure.
Like I said, that's the other reason. Plus, it was one I've never shown on the channel before too. Which why talk to me a little bit more than having that 9 billion showing of like 10-inch Ninja Turtles or Then Come or the Mr. Rogers one.
True.
Or a Sonic. And like I said, then I realized that at that point it was like 3-something in the morning. It's like, oh shit, I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah. All good.
Yep. What is next on my hit list?
Next would be the Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
All right. I cannot wait for October. Owning Press is collaborating with Archie. Archie is licensed their characters to Oni Press for new comics. And are focusing mainly on the horror verse of Archie. Which is like, Life After Riverdale and Sabrina, that whole genre, and it looks really, really super good. I'm super excited for the creative teams. This is just going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And it'll be nice. Like I said, it'd be nice to have nice jumping on points for, people who want to discover Archie for the first time. I think this is going to be another good thing for the industry. I'm really super excited for it.
Cover looks great, man.
Yeah, like I said, what I like, it just is going to drop right around Halloween time, which is perfect for horror. And cannot wait for October.
Yeah.
What do I have next on the hit list?
Next,
memory serves me correct. It may be the Cody, crap.
No, it's the Absolute Batman.
All right. Yep. Okay. I thought it was something else for a second. But Absolute Batman 21 by Dan Katana. I am really super excited. I want to see what they're going to do with Absolute Two-Face and Absolute Penguin. The cover looks sick. The designs for Absolute Penguin he's got machine gun from motherfucking legs. And Two-Face just looks creepy as all fuck. This just looks... Absolute Batman may be one of my favorite things to happen in comics in the last 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, cover looks crazy.
Yeah, and hopefully down the road when they do their next animated thing, that they'll do Absolute Batman as animated. So I already put the Absolute Batman design in the latest Lego game.
Oh, okay.
And these are already getting secondary market values, and they haven't even officially really dropped yet. By one of the hottest artists in comics right now, who's known for variants. Just good times. I'm super jacked for this. What do I have next on the hit list?
Next, this is where I got confused because there were like 2 images. So,
Is that the one that just said C?
Yeah. So
I
one.
skip both of those.
Skip. No. There's a Corey Chase.
Yeah, that's it. I want to congratulate Corey Chase on winning MILF of the Year on the Pornhub Awards.
Wrong. Hold on. There we go.
Yep. Corey Chase. If
Mhm.
you go to Awesome Sauce Radio, or at that point I was calling this Awesome Sauce Comics, 472. I have a half an hour interview with Corey Chase from the 2020 AVNs, and she won MILF of the Year at the Pornhub Awards.
Funny enough, I was just trying to get a hold or a contact for her. So
I think her official contact is Brian over at PSGPR. Shout out to Brian, where I got all my news stories. This and the one on Rachel Still coming up towards the end of the show.
that's who that is. Okay.
Yeah, because she had a fascinating thing that she wrote in Playboy.
Yeah.
About production costs. But congratulations to Corey Chase. Hopefully at some point during the year I'll hook up with her again and try to get her on the channel. But she's amazing. MILF of the Year, congratulations.
There you go. Now I'm not as confused.
Yep. Like I said, maybe just to torture Alex a little bit, we'll break down the Pornhub Awards with him next week.
There you go.
Outside of the 3 topics him and I have, said that we're bringing on.
Nice.
Yes, my cat is beating on my brother at dinner time. Good cat. Kick his ass.
There you go. All right.
What is next on the hit list?
So next would be the Spider-Noir cover.
Yeah, this is you said, I remember you saying in the pre-show you only caught up to episode 2.
Yeah.
I watched up to episode 4. This would be one of the best Spider-Man projects that isn't Tom Holland's Spider-Man right now.
Right.
That Sony has put out in the last 10 to 15 years.
Yeah. I mean, I'm only 2 episodes in. So for me, it kind of, I don't know. I have to go and see episode 3 to like really make my judgment.
Yeah. It may also help that I'm also a fan of this particular genre too, the noir and the, Hobie Bogart, era of movies to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So putting Spider-Man in this type of scenario is, and Nicolas Cage, the overacting that he does with it, to make it sound like he's actually living in that time period. It's just really, really sweet. I also like how, and this isn't a spoiler, how they used Black Cat without using Black Cat. And just, giving her the name of the Cat Hardy and, making her a socialite, burlesque performer kind of.
Ah, okay. Didn't know
Silverman is the big bad, I think is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The way they do the Sandman's powers was really well done for the budget that they were working with. So my question to Sony is this: if you can put out quality stuff, Spider-Man lines like this, then why can't you just do it with all your side projects?
I feel like
Web had all the potential in the world, and it was basically and I'm in the minority. I like Madam Web a lot. You know, but it's basically a glorified $2 Pepsi commercial.
Well, yeah, but I feel like Spider-Noir from what I've seen. I don't. It's technically not associated with Marvel, to my knowledge.
I mean, I know there may have been a little confusion for people whose first exposure to the Spider-Noir character is the animated Enter the Spider-Verse, which Nicolas Cage does voice as well.
Ah, okay.
But he says that it's two totally separate things.
All right.
You know,
Marvel.
So the quality of the show overall was really well done.
Yeah. I mean, I'm liking it so far from what I see. So, I mean, I just have to dive a little deeper to kind of understand everything. But good show so far of what I've caught.
Yeah, like I said, I think Nicolas Cage just really steals the entire show.
Yeah.
And especially that he went out of his way to have a Humphrey Bogart feel to the character. You know, so that's a Breakfast at Tiffany's vibe to the noir kind of genre. It's just awesome sauce.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I still say the worst Spider-Man adjacent movie they ever made was Morbius.
I would agree on that.
Craven was, like it's tied between Morbius and Craven for me. The Venom movies are entertaining for what they are.
Yeah.
And Tom Hardy is an amazing Venom.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson as Carnage, I thought was kind of cool. And I'm in that small minority that really, really enjoyed Madam Web.
So here's the thing, right? From my lens, like I've never finished Craven. For some god reason, I just can't bring myself to finish it. Madam Web was cool. I don't consider it a flop, to be honest.
No, never do I. I mean, but I think you're also talking to someone who's like the OG 4 Batman movies. One of my favorites is Batman and Robin.
Yeah. But
Batman I also have fondness for a lot of things that people in fandom consider to be, outdated, fossilized crap.
Yeah.
Whether the Dolph Lundgren Punisher, Superman 3 with Richard Pryor, stuff like that. So, Madam Web is it's fun. It's fun escapism, and because of all the bullshit, behind the scenes politics of what Sony illegally allows to be done with the Spider-Man character. That fucked up a lot of the story of Madam Web to begin with. Because the baby that that Ben Parker has in there is supposed to be a baby Peter.
Yeah, I see.
And then the higher ups are like, no, we can't have none of that.
Well, I mean, if I would love to see if they bring a Madam Web back into the main fold of things whenever they figure out, the story after Brand New Day or whatever they're gonna do, but we'll see.
Because I think after Brand New Day, Holland's next appearance is in Secret Wars or Doomsday.
I would say Doomsday.
Yeah, and you said that stupid Doomsday clock is still ticking?
I think so. I have to double check if the website still has it or YouTube still has it.
Yeah, I'll double check YouTube later. It was just too visual for me, and you know, she's like, okay, it's still ticking by.
Yeah.
So I really think we're not gonna get this. Is my honest opinion on the Doomsday trailer. I don't think it's being officially dropped to the week after San Diego Comic-Con.
I mean, I would agree on that. I don't
Just
think
because it's the first time in many, many years where Marvel's going to have a very big presence in San Diego Hall H, and that's when they drop all the big announcements for stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that happening.
You know, and I believe we're almost at the final thing for the hit list.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm going from memory, so I could be wrong.
No. Rachel Steele situation?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're there. You sent me an image of her. I didn't know what that was, but
yeah. So basically, once again, shout out to Brian Gross, BSGPR, the greatest PR firm in all of entertainment. You know, no one better than Brian. Love you, Brian, and I thank you for what you do for the channel. And we will be in touch to see where we're at with the Little Puck situation, because Little Puck put out an amazing parody for Masters of the Universe.
Yep.
That I wasn't able to find, and then I decided because of how she was showing it, I did not feel like having to take another course on YouTube etiquette.
No, I can find it. Believe me. Just for your knowledge, the Doomsday Clock is still live.
Yay! Still have no clue what we're counting down to, but hopefully it's the trailer sometime soon. You know,
no, I believe it's counting down to the release of Doomsday. Yeah, I don't.
September 18th, baby.
Yeah, it's not counting down to the trailer. It's
all right. So basically, Rachel Steele did an interview with Playboy where she was talking about the cost of productions. And one of the things I found fascinating that she said making a 30-minute, adult movie by the time with location and talent and everything has a typical cost now of about $5,000.
That's crazy.
That's by the time you secure a location and talent and any other fees I'm sure that's associated, along that. Like testing alone is like anywhere from like $150 to like $300.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just doing 2 people, you might be looking at $500 or more just for the testing.
Yeah.
And obviously,
depending on what you're seeing calls for location.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if you're doing something elaborate, it can be like $2,000 easy just to secure a location. And I'm sure there's, where they really get you with that is insurance.
True.
And if you're gonna have if you're gonna do a small crew,
Yeah.
But I found a lot of the cost in the economy on the economy side of the whole content making thing. I found a very fascinating read, which is on Playboy.com. I do like the fact that she's trying not to raise her subscription rates on Pornhub and all her stuff. She's trying to keep it as affordable as possible for her fan base.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am hoping that eventually, me and either Jill or Brian can work something out that can have her on the show before the end of the year.
That'd be cool.
Or by the time, ABN's 2027 rolls around, she'll actually be at ABN's in 2027.
Yeah.
But Little Puck, I'm really just thinking of booking and, just might do something real. Amazon, stop! And do something really fun once I have the actual have the new studio set up, but that's not going to be for quite some time.
Right, man. But Little Punk, she'd be fun.
What I do appreciate about Lil Puck is she's really quick to respond to you. I know she was offering customs a couple weeks back.
Mm.
I asked her very nicely in Twitter before I got shadow banned. They sent me a direct message, which she sent me right away, and I'm actually going to respond back to her, just with a couple of other questions and be like, explain to her my financial situation and see if we can make something that's beneficial for both of us happen.
Got you. I mean, yeah, she's right up your alley with the whole cosplay thing.
Yeah. I mean, she, like I said, her, and I forget the other performer involved. But she did a Master of the Universe, like little spoof thing.
With Angela White, so that's fucking legendary.
Yeah, it was with Angela White.
So yeah. I'm putting the article on screen if anybody wants to look at it. It's from M Report. I found it via Twitter, so anybody wants to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. I find it really fascinating. A lot of this is, because once my adulting is done, I am going to get back to, business as usual. I'm just going to take my time and pace myself and not listen to people who have no business managing people in the first place this time around.
True.
And then that's not shitting on anybody, It's
no. Oh, yeah. No.
Life happens. That's my way of just saying, hey, to those individuals, I wish them Godspeed. You're in my thoughts and prayers. Fuck it, because we're all on good terms now. To Gary and Autumn, I wish you guys nothing in the best. And, I thank you for what you guys gave to the channel while you were here. And I do wish you guys the best of luck. All right. Bygones are bygones, both on and off camera now.
Yeah, again, I don't speak to them like every single day, but I do hear from Gary from time to time.
Yeah, like I said, I sent him a text which never got returned, but I know they have like 500 kids. So
yeah, they're apparent. I'll tell you off air.
Yeah, like we'll talk about it off air, but I just like. Yeah, like I said, I was going for some of the older content, and, from the era, because when me and Brian were talking about me booking Little Puck here, he's like, give me your 5 best episodes that I can send to her so she can watch.
Yeah.
And, trying to pick 5 of my favorite children was a real pain in my ass.
Yeah.
But of course, the one thing that comes to mind is, the Lisa Ann interview. Watch was a blast.
I don't think I was there for that one.
No, I think you may have missed that week.
I probably did.
But having Lisa Ann on the show for, more time than I initially told her for.
Yeah.
But she didn't mind, but and we're. Me and Lisa are still on really good terms, thank God. And, I hope to see her at one of the 2 Exoticas coming up.
I mean, I don't think she's on the lineup for them, but you never know. Shit could change.
Yeah, she always like last minutes her appearances the last couple of years.
I see. Okay.
And like I said, she lives in New York, so doing Jersey, I think, is
more.
If she decides to do it last minute.
Yeah.
But Lisa's awesome. And then, like I said, I picked a few things that I had to go through a lot of the older stuff, and I was like, you know what? It's kind of shit, man. Some of those older episodes were actually fun.
Well, because I think again, no shame. Like, they're two of my best friends, if you really want to look at it. Back then, of course, I took things the wrong way, but if you look at it, they allowed me in their home, and you know that as well.
Oh yeah, no, that was probably, for everything I've gone through from COVID to now, that was in my top 5 favorite weekends of the last 6 years.
You know what I'm saying? And like, no, 'cause I think those episodes really took off. I would say they took off because you actually got to see like the creation side of it with them being a part of it. So I don't know how much they're still in the.
Yeah, like I said,
but
I love them to death, and
oh yeah,
I'm very grateful for what they brought to the channel at that time, and it's like I don't see them online all that much anymore, and like I said, because of whatever's going on in their personal lives, they're a little slower to return text and calls. Like I said, Scott Speed, my thoughts and prayers, and
yeah,
I thank them. What my other favorite memory was 2024. Hashing everything out at that year's Exotica with them.
Yeah.
To a point where one night we got McDonald's and just talked for a little bit as they were dropping me back off at the Sheraton.
Yeah. What was my regret with that? No, that wasn't the year, was it? No, it wasn't.
I know it wasn't 25, but that'd be 24.
No. I had a regret, but it wasn't 24 for sure. But anyway, you know the regret.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, I don't really, because I asked them from time to time. I was like, "Yo, does she still like cam or anything?" He goes, "Yeah, but I'm focused on other shit too." And I'm like,
I thought about bringing them on for a reunion episode. And then it's just like there's only so many hours in a day, and with all the adulting I'm doing right now, that's really where my focus is.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a problem from your end. I think it might be an issue on their end.
Yeah.
Given the situation.
Given their circumstances right now, yeah, I totally see that.
I mean, that could definitely happen.
Yeah, like I said, because like I said, I don't even see them on Whatnot anymore.
I don't. Yeah, because I'm.
So like I said, just thoughts and prayers and Godspeed, and I hope everything with them and their like 500 children are all okay and doing well, and their 15 cats.
Yeah. It's 15 cats. That's crazy.
It wasn't that many, but it felt like that at one point.
Word up, yeah, for real.
And being stoned on someone's couch when you have like cats jumping on you all night was such a blast.
Yeah. I don't see them on anyway. But yeah, shout out to them. Last thing on the hit list would be the Batman Danhausen situation.
Yep. Danhausen has been in the news all over the place because of the Knicks.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, he's been great. I think the New York connection with the Knicks. I did see a clip of him with Lodestone, Bailey's little crew of female wrestlers, which
really?
Yeah, like she's been doing her thing. Shout out to her if I ever get to meet her, because that Bailey.
I'm surprised she's still with the company.
No, she is. She's doing like a little lodestone. I don't know if it's technically a school, but like a little, I guess you could say it's a school, but it's not really a school. What she'll do is like I guess like every mania or whatever, like she'll have people like pay to, come out and like learn, and it's been really sick because
Oh yeah, and, it looks like the army of little people, right up Danhausen's, right up his alley.
Yeah, but
and of course, this is if anyone wants to get this Batman 251 variant, I know that my mentor Lauren Becker, Comic Pop Collectibles, his supplies are limited. This came out in 2023. I think he still has a couple autographs by Danhausen left, but this was put out when he was still in AEW.
Oh yeah.
And if anyone wants any of Danhausen's pre-WWE merch, I know the only place that I know you can get it now is at Comic Pop Collectibles. I think Lauren bought him out and is now managing all his pre-WWE merch.
Yeah,
I don't know the full details of that agreement. I just know I'm waiting for Lauren to return an email to me about 2 or 3 of his pre-WWE, pre-AEW t-shirts.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And if anyone wants, Danhausen is still on Cameo.
They still exist though. Hold on. Trying to see something.
Yeah. I just know that on Comic Pop Collectibles, I saw a shit ton of his pre-AEW, WWE merch that I have not seen in years. Because Hausen is in that crew of the action figure wrestling nerds.
There is some merch still on Pro Wrestling Tees, not by much, but
yeah,
Oh, and they're all out of stock. So
yep. He's like the hottest. He's already wrestled maybe like 2-3 matches since he debuted.
Yeah, something like that.
And he's like the hottest merch seller on the planet right now.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a chance to look, but like I said, he's still on Cameo.
Interesting.
So I'm very tempted to have the channel cursed.
There's a few things on Pro Wrestling Tees from AEW which I find super weird, but
probably stuff that they didn't sell out of yet.
Well, yeah, there's like a few like paintings and whatnot. Some merch, but very little, because I don't know if you heard, but AEW let Pro Wrestling Tees go.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. So they got rid of Pro Wrestling Tees as like the official merch maker or whatever.
That kind of sucks.
So shit happens.
With them growing the rate they're growing right now, and their product getting a lot better in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
It's actually become fun and watchable again.
Nah, I haven't watched a lot of AEW, obviously, because
I've only watched clips because I always forget that it's on.
True.
I always forget to go back and watch it on HBO Max afterwards.
True.
But I kind of like what you're doing with Edge and Christian, where they're kind of being like this mixed heel and face tag team, where they still have Christian being like doing his whole patriarch stick, and Edge is like, "What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
You can't say this."
Yeah.
And of course, they brought Jericho stayed with the company, and that's been a blast. And I will admit they have the best, probably one of the best commentating teams all pro wrestling.
Yeah.
And that even though Corey Graves is growing on me, only second to AAA. And you want to know what I think match of the year is right now? The match I did watch in its entirety, motherfucking Mask versus Mask.
Yeah, I heard that went off.
It was amazing.
I mean, they showed it immediately after Raw. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, I caught it. I caught that on YouTube Sunday.
Yeah.
And of course, we all knew that they were going to reveal that it was Chad Gable, anyways.
Oh yeah, I knew that as soon as the gimmick started.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, they made it obvious in the beginning that it was Chad Gable, and then Kaiser got involved, and he's like a Mexican fucking hero right now.
Yeah, but Kaiser's having the fucking run of his life.
It also looked, to be honest, but it also looks like he's having the time of his life. Like he finally found the gimmick and the thing that clicks with him.
Yeah.
And good for him. AAA has made wrestling fun again.
Yeah.
That, and I've been watching. I also want one thing. This is where we'll end. Can we stop praising the motherfucking Ultimate Warrior? Like he was some hero, and like he just glossed over his dark period of being a right-winged, homophobic, motivational speaker, like it never happened bullshit.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I mean, every documentary I've watched on the Warrior lately glances over something that I watched in real time when he trash talked Droz after Droz had that horrific accident. And he said that, because he worked for a company that supports, gay rights, that's the reason why he was in the wheelchair.
Doubt that.
Which it's Jim, the Ultimate Warrior became the only thing I'm good for in life. I said it. Send me the hate. I don't give a fuck. And everyone has dark periods and does things that they regret. It's only human. But to constantly have it like glossed over like it never happened, it's like, come on, yo.
Yeah.
So with that, JV, where can everyone find you online?
Pretty much everywhere at JVWheels_. Should be back on Twitch tomorrow.
And just to verify for me for Twitch, is it IamJVWheels_, or is it still the Wheels Podcast?
No. JVWheels_ is the official Twitch.
Okay. I that's where I was confused when I was that's why I put both of them in the show notes, because I wasn't 100% sure.
No, you're good. JV Wheels.
I decided it was to be better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, JV Wheels literally everywhere. The only one I have to change is YouTube, but that's coming shortly. So yeah, JV Wheels _ everywhere. So literally.
And as always, I thank you for being a part of the ASR network every Wednesday night. Would not dream of doing this without you.
As long as I don't have the regular schedule on a Wednesday, we're good. I will be here. So
exactly, man. And I my castle is your castle. So like I always say, if there's any guest you ever want to book, you ever want to come to my house and run me over in the wheelchair, that's cool. As long as you make sure you take the cat with you when you leave.
I'll try. Yeah.
Now, to be honest, the cat's grown on me to a point where I'd miss the fucking thing at this point. Maybe one day the cat will learn that he's living with that there's a blind person who lives in the house. And if he sleeps in the hallway, there's a 50-50 chance he may get stepped on every now and then.
Yeah.
If he doesn't move. I have the real life Garfield living in my house.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you want to catch me, it's Instagram at the Real Blind Adam, TikTok at the Real Blind Adam, eBay Blind Adam, ManyVids Blind Adam, Twitter/X, which I am shadow banned, so you might not see everything I post. At the Comic Pimp and whatnot, comicpimpvip. I will be changing those to the Real Blind Adam eventually. And as always, if you're struggling, please get help. If no one has said that they love you today, I love you. There's no shame in seeking professional help. Remember, you don't need to have a vision. I love you all. Blind Adam out.